Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1966 Ford GT40 road car. A car very infamous in Gran Turismo 2 because people aren't very good at the game, I'll be honest. I never really noticed this being a problem until it was pointed out in the meme community. For those of you who don't know, the GT40 is basically famous because it shows up in an event that it is technically over the horsepower limit of. It's a racing roam which the AI are very good at, and it's apparently quite hard to beat. So either in my previous playthroughs of this game, I never got this as an opponent, or I've just never noticed it, I'll be honest. For those of you outside of those bad at the game, the GT40 is a legendary car in its own right. Multiple Le Mans winner, built by Ford to win Le Mans, and it did that. Yeah, just overall very successful car, and Ford has loved it so much they've used the GT name. They've, you know, obviously you've got like the modern Ford GTs and that sort of stuff. So this car really kickstarted Ford in motorsport, and Ford has been very prominent in motorsport. In terms of this car, unlike the race car which exists, this is the road car. This can have upgrades. So it is mid-engine rear-wheel drive, but it makes 662 horsepower, which is an awful lot. 998 kilos of weight, which isn't an awful lot. So yeah, this is probably going to be quick if it's controllable. That is the big point on that, though. Anyways, this car, I forgot how good the engine note is. It sounds like a Spitfire. It's fantastic. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land course in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition, set a time of 27.223. The GT40 unlikely to beat that. In terms of where the GT40 is going to go, I mean, it feels like it's pretty controllable now, so I'm going to say like low 29s. Never mind, low 29 is what it gets on its first, oh sorry, high 29 I meant to say. It just about gets into the under 30 club on its first flying lap, which means this is probably going to be quite quick. Yeah, this is, wow. It reminds me a little bit of that R390 we had out. Wow, okay, this is quick. I just realised it's only 28.395. What is with these mid-engine Fords? We've had, obviously, the GT90, which headed up our leaderboard for a while. We've had the RS200, which was quick, although you'd expect that to be quick. This, and the GT90, to be fair, you wouldn't expect to be quick, but they are. What? This is phenomenal. I cast aside everything else I was going to say about this. That is super quick. I will say, yeah, this does remind me of the R390 road car. In that case, the LM Edition version of it was quicker. The reason it was quicker, quite simply, is because it was more controllable. But the road car was pretty good, it's just it had far too much power for its own good. This is like that, except this is like controllable. I also think, we haven't ran the race car yet, but I also think this is very much a case of the road car is going to be significantly quicker than the race car, purely because it can control the power, and if you can control the power, 160 horsepower is a big deficit to overcome. And I think the race version, I mean, let's be honest, the road car basically is the race car. Yeah, the race version doesn't even weigh that much less than this does, so yeah. This is phenomenally good. The only thing I will say on it, a little bit light on the front end, which means the brakes aren't amazing, so getting it stopped for some of these corners is a little bit of a problem, but other than that, it is incredible. To the line, 28.179. What a car, what a machine. That does actually mean it joins all of the mid-engine Fords as well, which is very poetic. What a car. I was not you know, I knew this was going to be pretty quick, you know, power weight-wise, of course. And I thought it was going to be, you know, as soon as I saw that, like, first lap, I was like, okay, maybe this is going to be around, like, Vector W8 twin turbo, that sort of thing. But no, it's properly quick. Unbelievable. Unbelievable how quick that is. Do I think there's any more time in it? I'll be honest, probably not. But, wow. Just all I can say is wow. 28.179 places it into 11th. It is a thousandth of a second quicker than the GT90, which ran our leaderboard for a while, so that is insane. Slightly down on the RS200, but you'd expect it to be. It's not far off the Vector M12 LM edition, which I'm speechless. That is probably, I mean, this is what, a 1966, so it's one of the oldest cars in the game. I'm gonna make a pretty confident statement that this is gonna be the quickest old car that we have, like the quickest, like, 60s car we have. That's just, I can't believe that, how quick that is. That is just insane quick. It's quicker than a Roof CTR2, which is like a modern-ish supercar for this game. Quicker than a Spas F1. Insane. Absolute insanity. What a machine. Anyways, that is it for this episode. This has been the 300th episode of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered, so thank you all very much for supporting this series. Only about, well, in the base game, like 340 cars to go, but, well, we've got to introduce some Project A-Spec cars at some point, and, yeah. That list is going to go up, so I don't think we're even halfway yet. Good. Great. Bring on more hot lapping. Thank you all very much for watching. Until next time. Farewell.